Hey everyone, I've got a product review to share with you all tonight. I was sent a pair of compression socks. They're by Zensah, and I thought that a vlog might be a good way to talk about them. I actually, in yesterday's half marathon recap post, talked about how I've been getting a lot of calf pain, or pain in my calves. I don't know which is the correct way to say it. But I believe it was Karen from Health in Real Life suggested trying compression socks, and I actually have been trying them, and I've noticed a difference in some respects and not much of a change in others. So I'll talk about that in a minute. So this is the packaging that these particular compression socks come in, and I was actually sent a pair of their new Argyle style, which clearly I appreciate an Argyle item of clothing, and I didn't plan this, I promise. This is the black, gray, and pink combo. The pink is actually almost like a light pink or light purple. I'll link to all of this stuff at the bottom of the vlog, so you can go check them out. They have a bunch of different color combinations. So if you like Argyle like I do, you can check them out. So the socks themselves are of really good quality. I've washed them a few times, and I believe the instructions say that you can dry them or you can air dry them. I've put them in the dryer and they're fine. So if I'm buying something like this that's relatively expensive, the socks are $50. So when you think about socks, normally you're not shelling out $50 for a pair of socks. So if I'm spending a lot of money or investing in a piece like this, I want it to be good quality, something that's going to not start losing its compression after 2 washes. So in that regard, it's held up fine, and I've been impressed with that. For those, I guess I should have probably started with this, but for those of you that don't know what compression socks or sleeves or compression gear is all about, it's basically whatever piece you have on, it's supposed to help improve performance, and they can also help with recovery. So that brings me to my next point. I've worn these a few different times. The first time I wore them was actually the day I received them, was after my 5-mile run. I guess it was probably 2 weekends ago now. And I normally get sore, every time I add mileage, I find that I do get sore the next day. And I was already starting to feel it a little bit the day of, so I wore these probably from 8 o'clock at night until I got up the next morning, and I had no muscle soreness. So I would say using them for recovery, I definitely noticed results, and I think it helped a lot. Using them while running for performance, I've noticed a little bit of help with the pain that I'm experiencing while I run. I wouldn't claim that it's a miracle product, but like I said in yesterday's post, I'm pretty sure that my problem is with the shoes that I'm running in. So I don't want to say that when I get new shoes that these won't make more of a difference. I think that I'm just getting kind of sidetracked by that pain. So for instance, I wore them to the gym last Thursday where I ran on the treadmill. Then I went to CX Works, which doesn't really require a ton of leg movement, so I don't know if that really counts for anything. But then I wore them through Body Pump also. So normally I don't do 3 different activities or 2 different classes in one night. So my legs felt fine and I was fine throughout the whole evening. So I do think that they help a little bit with performance, but for sure with recovery. I'm actually excited to wear these on the flight home from the half marathon in February. Since I'm running a half marathon in February, I can't take a ton of time off work, so I'm planning on wearing them on the flight so that when I do have to return to work 2 days after I run 13 miles, I'll be able to function and get up and down the stairs. That's my goal. So again, like I said, I'll link to the website, include some information, link to this particular pair. Again, this is the new Argyle print, but they have plain styles as well if you're not into the printed look. And kind of recap my thoughts below this vlog. If you're a runner and you've been considering investing in something like compression socks, I would suggest giving this brand a try. I was pretty impressed. Like I said, high quality. So, and prices seem to be, although I think $50 for socks is expensive, compared to other compression brands, it's, you know, it's comparable. It's not any more than anybody else is charging. Okay, so feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.